Right, good morning. Sorry, I'm just shutting the window. Right, next step. I want to do some pistil stitch. So this is my candidate here. I thought this would look quite good with some pistil stitch. So I'm going to do pistil stitch and French knots today. So, because they were on my list. Yeah. Yes, they were. Right, okay. The amazing Fiona, who did this fabric, actually sent me some rust and tea dyed DMC. You can probably see it there. 6-strand cotton DMC. How effective is that? So I need to definitely incorporate some of that in here somewhere. Yeah, definitely. Okay, get the old creative juices going on that one. But I thought I'd show you that. She sent me it in the post the other day, which was lovely of her. She's so kind. I've pulled out a couple of my Steph Francis threads. I think that's going to be too orange. I think it's going to be that one. For the pistil stitch, basically. So, yeah, I think I'll go with that one. I'll put that one away. Just grab my pins. Right. Let's go. Probably not going to talk too much. I've literally had the week from hell at work, so I just need some quiet downtime. And you're it. Oh, hope you don't mind. I might chat a bit because, you know, can never shut up for too long, you know me. But I hope everybody's doing well. It's a really weird day here today. It's sort of threatening sunshine showers. So we'll just, I've moved over to the table where I usually have my sewing machine because it gets the best direct sunlight. So I'm hoping for you, let me look through. Yeah, it's much better for you guys. So next trick is to actually thread the needle. Welcome if you're a new subscriber here. I've had a few new subscribers this month, which is amazing. So thank you very much. I usually am a bit more proficient at threading a needle. Let me get it out of the sunlight. Yes, welcome. And those of you that keep coming back and are joining in, which is flipping marvellous. Thank you very much. Yeah, great. It's awesome to have you along with me. Some of you are actually sharing it on my Susie Q Makes Facebook page. I think it's just open. Just put stuff on there. I don't mind. And it's nice because we can all see what the other's up to. And Martha, somebody already said that your idea of doing puffs on one side and then hexes on the other was a good one, and they were going to go for it. So, but yeah, again, like Martha's done, she's added a, well, I think she said the butterfly was already on the fabric, but she's just kind of working around it. So brilliant. Do, you know, do whatever you like. This is your bag. I'm not going to tell you what to do. It's completely up to you. So I'm just trying to think how I want these. I'm just moving some junk out of the way because I can't even get my legs under my sewing table. Right. Let's get comfy. My neighbour, that side, is chucking bedroom furniture. If you hear loud crashes and bangs, instead of bringing the stuff downstairs, he's just chucking it out the children's bedroom window. It scared the bejeepers out of the cat. She sort of looked at me and I was like, oh, I don't know what he's doing. So I went and had a look. Anyway, that's just to explain any loud noises. So I think what I'll do is I've got this open one here. So I'm thinking of filling it with French knots with this really thick thread that I haven't got a clue. Hang on. I've got my little basket of goodies here. I don't know what this is. It's really heavy. I mean, it's obviously a stranded cotton of some sort, but what make it is, what colour, I haven't got a clue because it's just on a toilet roll. Let me leave that there. So I'm thinking of filling the centre of that with loads of French knots in that thick one. And then I think pistil stitch coming out, maybe not too far out, maybe keeping it on the edge of there. So I definitely want to do that there. These are, I could do some here as well, so maybe the more open ones, although I might just fill that with French knots. I've got one here that needs something, but I did a load of oh, blimey, here we go, bullion stitch there, and maybe up here that'll look quite nice. Got a button in that one. I see these ones I think I might just fill with a big French knot of some sort. Not sure. Anyway, let's crack on. I'll move that one out of the way for now. Let's put that one back there. Let me make sure I'm in screen again. Yeah, I think so. Sure, I think the first task is to grab hold of the needle would be good. And let's get this one filled. I'm so glad I put stabiliser on the back. I think it would have looked like a dog's dinner by now, this bag. So I'm going to start in the middle and work my way out. I might tuck a few under as well. So here we go. French knots away, she says, trying to get the thick thread through the fabric. Let me just make sure I'm staying in. Oh, I can't see because the light's on the screen. Yeah, I think I'm pretty good for you. Just shout at me if I go out of screen. I'm going to wrap it around 3 times. I want these to be quite chunky monkeys. So yeah, it's been a week. I've got to get a new job. It's driving me slowly insane. Yeah, these are going to be quite chunkies. That's good. Something I was going to tell you and it's completely slipped my mind now. It might come to me as I'm stitching. Stay. Mackerel the cat has got a new name, a new nickname by the way. She's now known as the butterfly killer. Honestly, I was on the phone working from home, so I couldn't jump up and rescue the poor thing, but she came downstairs with this thing in her mouth and at first I thought it was a hornet. Now anybody that knows me knows I've got a real phobia for wasps and hornets. I don't know how I stayed on the phone, but I was quite calm and collected because I was in the middle of an inquiry. And I thought, oh, please, 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 don't let it be a hornet. I just, oh, no, please, please, please. Well, for her sake, as well as my heart, you know. And anyway, she let it go, and I saw it as a red admiral, so I quickly finished the phone calls. Yeah, yeah, lovely, thanks ever so much, bye. And by the time I got back to her with this red admiral, she had... oh, so sad. I mean, sorry if you... I mean, I'm such an animal lover and it really upset me, but she torn one of its wings off and I thought, oh, you horrible cat. But again, they're just, you know, doing cat things, aren't they? It's, you can't beat the nature out of them. It's what they do. They catch things. I presume it had got in the house. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I'm not anything like that. I mean, I've managed to save moths from her. She'll come in at night with a moth every now and again. And again, I've got, it's their unpredictability. I think moths, you know, they fly at you. They're just like suicide victims. And that's the reason I don't like them, because they fly at your face. And yeah, she bought in a, was it last year? Yeah, it was last year. She bought in, I think everybody said it was an elephant moth, because I posted, because she brought it in and it was massive. I mean, it was easily, the body on it was that big, and it had great big wings. I mean, it was huge, this thing. And I, luckily, in a way, she'd stunned it. So I was like, oh, just be brave, go and get a glass, put it in the glass. So I did that, put it outside, and it was still, I put it on a flower bed out of the front of the house, and it was still there the following morning. So I took a photo of it, put it on Facebook, and everybody was like, oh, it's an elephant moth, really rare, and all the rest of it. And I was like, oh, right. Went back out to sort of take some more photos, and it gone. It had flown off. The sun had come around the corner by then of the house, and yeah, it had gone. So that was, I was like, yeah, really happy about that. I'd managed to survive, managed to help that thing survive. So, but yeah. Oh, here comes the sun. So yeah, she's now the butterfly murderer. Oh, but it's what they do. They're cats. It could be worse. Her sister used to bring in baby rabbits where I lived before, in the sticks a bit more. Not dead, still alive. Quite often I used to walk in my bedroom and there'd be a baby rabbit sat there, and I'd go, oh, thanks, Bubba. That was her sister, who unfortunately we lost. She tried to follow me to work one day and got hit by a car, and that was that. That was the end of Bubba. She was beautiful. Right, I'm going to do some pistil stitches now. So they are literally, what can we call them? French knots with legs. There you go. Alright, so you do your stitch, you pop it in where you want it to end up, pop your needle in, go down. These grey mats are great for working like this, and then pull through. Now, do you know, is this the one that I used last time, that I used double, and it was a right pain in the you-know-what? I think it was, wasn't it? I bet you're all going, yes, you had trouble with that one last time, Susan, don't you remember? I don't remember what I was doing. Yes, I remember you now. But you're so pretty. I'm going to persevere, because that really shows up beautifully. Okay, maybe we won't make too many of these. So, I've been for a lovely walk with my daughter and her dogs this morning. First thing it was I don't know what time it was actually. It was really early. I had not long been up, and my granddaughter rang me. Nanny, you coming for a walk with our dogs? Well, I haven't even had a cup of tea. I was like, yeah, where are we going? She said, oh, just down the river. Right, okay. So yeah, it was really nice actually. There was hardly anybody about, and it was nice and cool this morning, which is the first morning for ages that it's been pretty nice in the morning. Nice and cool. Is this going to be a disaster? Oh no, it worked. Good. Sorry, this is not going to be, I'm going to be able to show you very much with this one, because this thread, I'm trying to remember what I used it. Oh, it was it on the Steph Francis box? Might have been. I'll try to use it double up there. No. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't want to play very nicely. So I'm just doing 3 rounds around. Where do I want you to go? Let's get you about there. Just hold on tight to your tail, basically. And then, hopefully, it will pull into a nice pistol stitch if you can get it stuck on your finger. I was looking at this last night and I don't think I'm going to be doing an awful lot more stitching wise on it because, oh blimey, here comes the sun. Oh, but that's blinding you. Let me check the camera. Oh, it's not too bad, is it? It's going to go again in a minute, so I won't shut the blind just yet. What's I saying? Yeah, I'm not going to do too much more. Because I feel it's becoming a bit, I won't say over the top, but I feel it's really filling up fast now. So, and I don't want to go too bonkers, basically. So, I'll just do 2 more of these. I won't bore you by making you watch all of it. I'll just do the others off screen and then I'll come back and show you what I've done because that keeps it a little bit more civilized. I don't want these to be very long videos because when it comes to actually sewing the bag, that might be, I might do a sort of an hour-long one, although it shouldn't take that long. It's a fairly simple bag construction, so we'll see. Right, one more here, I think, although it is behaving now, but we just need one more in there. Right, move out of the way, French knot. Thank you. Ow. Might be enough actually. Might do just to make this middle a little bit more exciting. Let's put a couple of, sorry, am I dragging that in? Trying to stay in frame. Apologies. 1, 2, 3. Are you even going to show up? You might do. No. Behave. Yeah, I won't put it too tight and then it'll sit up on top. So I do a couple of those in here. I know I've said it before, but I'll say it again. Just put it in a hoop if you don't like doing it this way. Just use your hoop, or if you've got a frame, you know, one that clips on the side of your chair or whatever. Yeah, by all means, you do you. Do whatever's comfortable for you to do. Simple as. So I'm off to the, is it next week? Oh, no, the week after. I'm off to the West Point show again. They've got the big one. There's 2 companies that organise the shows at West Point, and this is the big one that attracts all the bigger companies, if you like. So yeah, that's quite nice. I'm glad I did that. So yeah, I'll be off there. And I have decided, I've been humming and hawing, but I have decided to bite the bullet and get myself my new machine, sewing machine, which of course I will show you, unless I bottle out, of course. It could well happen, but anyway, because I do want one that has the automatic thread cutter on it, because, and I've told you before, it stops me doing a lot of my free motion stuff, because you've got to pull it all out and snip it, and then you've got to worry it's not going to come undone, and whereas with an automatic cutter it seals it, it sort of does it for you, and it just basically makes your life a lot easier. And I think my little Genome, it's a DXL 603, I think, I mean, I've had it, I was trying to work out how long I've had it. It must be about 7 years old now. And it's a lovely little machine. It's nice and lightweight. And I know when I bought it, I was doing a class with Jan Tillett, and she had that machine. I took my old one, and she said it's lovely because it's lightweight, and I totally agree. It's a lovely lightweight model, but I need something that's a little bit more heavy duty now, because I'm doing an awful lot of sewing. So I might just do a French knot in there actually. Yeah, so I think it's time that I treated myself to a more, well, it's a bigger machine basically. Let's do 3. But yeah, it'll have the automatic thread cutter on it, and then I'll just keep my little one. I might keep it threaded up and all the rest of it and use it for doing my junk journaling, or when classes are starting up more now. So there's a place in Honiton that I like to go to classes. They do lovely classes out there. What is she called? Thimble Stitch. So if you're in the West Country, check out her website, Thimble Stitch. I think it's .co.uk, and all her classes are on there. She has some really good tutors actually. So yeah, if you're down this way, check it out. Right, I think that'll do for on here. I say I don't want to go crazy bonkers, I'll be honest with you. It's a very personal thing, this side of it, you know. It's completely up to you. Oh, so you're a bit of pain, are you? Do you know what? That's fine. You tied yourself in your own knot. Well done. I'll keep all my bits and bobs. Let's have a look. So nice like that. I might do some more. I'll get all the stitches that I want to do in first, and then I might do some filling in stitches around here with seed stitches, and because that's quite a nice mustard, that one, that is toning in really well. Where is it? Yeah, so sort of around the greys and that. I might do some seed stitch and some little French knots. Yep. Okay, I'll pause you. I'm going to do some more on this one. How long have we been going? Oh yeah, 20 minutes. Right, I'll pause you and then I'll do some, and then I'll come back and show you what I've done, and then I'll leave you to get on. If you want to do this stitch, you don't have to. Do your own. Won't be long. Okay, I think I've done all I want to do. I've just found this lovely little bee in my novelty plastic. Where are you? I can't see. There we are. In my plastic thing, but it hasn't got any holes. So I've just been sat here contemplating. I think what I'm going to do is a good dollop of fabric tack, or 3-in-1, Beacon 3-in-1 at the back of it. And then I've still got my beading needle threaded. And I'm wondering about coming up here and just stitching over the wings. And that might be enough to hold it down. So I'll do that in a second with you. Let me just show you what I've done. Let me get you out of the way, I shall lose you. So as you can see, big French knots here with that thick thread. I don't know where it's gone. Filled that one in with the pistil. We did that one together, didn't we? That's fine. What else did I do? Just a very simple French knot there. I think we did that as well. Yeah, I didn't go too mad on this one. I think it's starting to get full enough for my liking. On this side, I did pistil stitch here on that very wonky hexagon. I did some French knots here, just the odd splattering, and here French knots and pistil stitch on that one, a couple of French knots there and some French knots in the middle, just shining through. And yeah, I think that's enough. So, well, of that stitch. I don't know what else did I plan. I was going to do Lazy Daisy, wasn't I? Yeah, I might just do some fly stitch. Yeah. Anyway, let's get this little bee stuck on, and I'll take another look at it. I think it does need, you know, like a couple in there, just to sort of bring everything together. This one in particular, I think, you know, these gaps here need some seed stitch. So and that is just simply, it's kind of like a running stitch which you do in all different directions basically. So right, let me get this little fella stuck on here. Right, no strings, come on, no strings. Right, okie dokie. Put you in there. Just hold that for a second. Yeah, I think I'm getting close to happy with, I've done enough basically. Quite a lot going on. Quite happy to leave some plain because they're beautifully stitched, beautifully done, those ones. They're Fiona's amazing ones that she gifted me along with the fabric. So I might have to do something here. This one's annoying me because the button I put in there had a long shank on it. It keeps on moving. I wonder if I just pull that back actually. I'm glad you put a strong thread through here, Fiona. I might just leave it. It's okay. It's fine. Yeah, I think I will. Right, let's see if we can get this little bee stitched down. I thought I'd show you this because if you've got some little bits and bobs that don't have a hole in, you know, you can sometimes, with a little bit of glue and a little bit of strategic stitching, get them to stitch down. Move those pins out of the way so I'm bound to put my hand right on them. So what I'm thinking is if I can come up here, the back of that wing, right there, and then come over here, might be enough with the glue to just hold it. Kind of got like a little ridge in there, so I'm hoping that will hold and stay right in there. Just got to find where I need to come out now. Come on. Up a tad. That's pretty good. So I'm holding the thread really tight. Go back down at the top of that wing. If I need, I think that'll be enough actually. This thread is incredibly strong. It's a beading thread, and yeah, they're made strong. He's in. You're gonna stay, little fella. I think you will. So there's like a little ridge around the edges there, so hopefully that will stay put and hold him on. So I don't think you need me to watch me do seed stitch. It's a real easy stitch. So I think I'm going to make that do for this video, and perhaps what I'll do when I'll do the seed stitch, maybe a few more French knots. I'm not quite sure yet. I'm very much winging it, this one. But this definitely needs something. I might do some, should I do a chain stitch through there? Is that going to be too much? I'll come back with another video. Let me think on it. That'll do for now. So yeah, so pistol stitch, French knots, go for it. Do whatever stitches you want, my loves. But that's what I've done. All right, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.